Hi there. So today I want some answers from you. Bear with me because this is important. I want you to think to a time in the recent past, say the last 5 years, where you were going through something or about to go through something, and you wish someone in your life had been able to give you a piece of advice or tell you everything was going to be okay. And I'm not talking about someone in your life saying, don't marry this person, but kind of someone in that scenario that would have said, you know, think about this. Just make sure that you are 100% certain, don't give too much detail, but do post in the comments. Don't say anything that you're not comfortable sharing. You can email me with your story, the advice you wish someone had given you, or the words of wisdom that someone would have given you. That's craftalytical@gmail.com, link in the description. But do let me know what you wish someone had been able to say to you back then. For me, 5 years ago, I was a new mum, which is overwhelming all on its own. But I was dealing with the start of complex PTSD, and it was awful. The flashbacks were 24/7. I was having nightmares. When I did sleep, I was sleep deprived, which didn't help. The doctors weren't taking me seriously. To say it was hard is a massive understatement. And I wish someone had said to me that I did have the answers, that I was, my gut was right, and to follow that. I wish someone had told me how I could self-refer for therapy. I thought I had to go through doctors, and I was fighting really hard, which was aggravating the PTSD. It was just this awful cycle I was in. And I wish someone had said to me, look, this is going to be hard. It's going to be a long journey. This is going to be a lifelong journey, but it is going to be worth it. It's going to lead you to a freedom that you have never felt before. It is going to be a hard journey. You're going to have to put in a lot of work, but it's going to be the springboard to finding your purpose. And the phrase I wish someone had used with me back then is, the only way out is through, and it's going to be worth it. It is all going to lead you to a place where you can find your purpose in life, which is to help other people, to realize that I'm not alone, that there are other people that are this stuck, the kind of stuck I was 5 years ago, where I was surrounded with people who understood what PTSD was in the abstract, but didn't really understand what I was going through and didn't have the ability to support me. Not necessarily people who I could use as a therapist, but just someone who could be my mental health cheerleader. No one around me was equipped with that information. It's why I want to be your mental health cheerleader, because I know I needed that 5 years ago. So I want to hear from you. I want to know what your experience is and what you wish someone had told you 5 years ago or 2 years ago, about your journey, that would have been useful to hear. And I don't just mean sound bites and platitudes, but real information, not necessarily someone predicting the future and telling you exactly what was going to happen, because I'm a firm believer in everything that we go through is about us learning and growing as a person and coming out the other side a better person for it. That's certainly happened in my life. Every nasty thing that I've been through has led me to the next phase in my life, which has been worth living and worth seeing. Whether that turned difficult or not, I was meant to be there. I was meant to learn those lessons. It led me to being this person. It led me to developing PTSD and coming out the other side. And all of that sounds very odd. And it may not be true. There may not be some cosmic reason or anything else like that, and maybe it's the placebo effect of me assigning meaning to something that happened before, but it works for me. So let me know in the comments, what would your mental health cheerleader at that time have told you to help you through that situation? I want to learn about your journey. I want to learn about really why you're here now as well. But that's informed by what we've been through before. So leave a comment, get involved, and help me learn about you. Thank you very much for being here. You are appreciated, and I will speak to you soon.